Camelot Castle, steeped in history and proudly overlooking Tintagel Castle, said to be the birthplace of King Arthur. The walls here are adorned with artwork, a creative haven for its guests. But whilst many come here to see the rugged Cornish coastline and dramatic views, today's visitors are here for a very special occasion, the birthday of President Nazarbayev of Kazakhstan. Well, now a chance to talk to the people behind tonight's celebrations. Tell us a little bit why you held the event tonight.
We really wanted to express our tremendous appreciation for what the President of Kazakhstan has done for our family. You know, he's probably... People in England don't really know a great deal about President Nazarbayev, but he is a wonderful leader. He has created safety for our family in our second home of Kazakhstan, or Irina's first home. And he's looked after that country extremely well for many, 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 many years. And it's just really out of respect for him, and to wish the people of Astana, the people of Kazakhstan, and to wish the President a very, very happy birthday.
And Irina, do you have a special message tonight?
Yes, definitely. I'd like to wish our President happy birthday and thank him for all the hard work, for prosperity and stability that people of Kazakhstan enjoy. And I'm very proud to call Kazakhstan my home.
This is the Salvation Army of England, and they would like to sing Happy Birthday to President Nazarbayev.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, President Nazarbayev. Happy birthday to you.
Three cheers for President Nazarbayev. Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hip hip!
Hooray!
What brought you to Camelot?
Well, I think it's really the pull of the mythology here. You know, King Arthur is probably one of the best known celebrities, to use modern vernacular, but it's one of the most popular myths. And what we wanted to do was to use the strength of that mythology to inspire creativity and really the production of beauty or aesthetics in the world. Now we have this new program which is called Icons of the Future, and the whole idea of that is to get the talented, potentially future artists or future icons to the right teachers. We like to encourage people to get the correct education that they need. So that's really our passion here, and that's one of the things that we're celebrating this evening.
many of tonight's guests are local to Tintagel and know all about this place. What does it mean to you?
Well, it's just a lovely romantic place, beautiful scenery, good paintings and good company.
He says it's romantic. Is he romantic with you when he comes here?
Yeah, I think it brings out the romantic man in him.
Well, many special celebrations are held at Camelot Castle, and Sylvia, you remember one very well, don't you?
Yes, I do. It was our diamond wedding last year on May the 11th, and we had it here and it was brilliant. But the main thing is John, Mappin and Ted, and they are so wonderful, so homely. That's, I think, how everybody comes, you know. That's why we come, because of them, really.
And did you have a birthday message for the President of Kazakhstan?
I wish him a happy birthday.
Thanks very much.
And I'm sure he wouldn't have any better than we've had today.
Of course, something that's very important about getting ready for tonight's celebration is making the castle look beautiful, and you've been doing just that with the wonderful flower arrangements, haven't you?
I have, yes. I came here this morning and decorated the great hall there on the round table with this lovely arrangement of delphiniums and roses in the colour of the flag of Kazakhstan to sort of match the cake that we had this evening too. And I've made sure that all the decorations throughout the castle today were decorated in the colours of the flag for this prestigious event this evening.
I wanted to introduce you to Kuat and Muriat, who are here as ambassadorial representatives from London, and we're very, very honoured to welcome them to our home and also to the village of Tintagel, which has an ancient tradition. And I don't know if many of you here realise this, but there is actually a very, very old King Arthur myth that originates from Kazakhstan. And there are actually ancient stories of a round table in Kazakhstan, if you look into the history. And so there's almost a natural link here. And we wanted to give a toast. We'd like to give several toasts. So I would like to give a toast to welcome all of our friends here, especially our friends from Kazakhstan who've come a long way to be with us. And a few of our local friends here were curious as to why are we celebrating the President of Kazakhstan's birthday. Well, I'm sure many of you know that Irina, my wife, is from Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan is our second home, and our family are there. And the President of Kazakhstan is a remarkable fellow. Number one, he's one of the few world leaders to have completely abolished nuclear weapons. This is a fantastic thing. And he has also kept his country safe for many, many years. There have not been any serious difficulties over there, and the economy is strong, and he's provided his people with a wonderful, wonderful life. And I think that's something to respect in an age where perhaps some of our leaders are not as entirely enlightened as we might like them to be, without getting over political. But it's a wonderful thing. So we respect President Nazarbayev, we appreciate what he's done, and we wish him a very, very long life and a great deal of happiness, and all the happiness that he deserves, which in my opinion is a great deal. So, happy birthday.
Are you having a lovely evening tonight?
Yes, I do. It is very marvelous, even as well as nature itself. I think it's very significant to having a party right here in the old castle as being another night of United Kingdom itself. We are always pleased to have events like here, like this one, and I think it is a good idea to having a party like this one.
Many birthday wishes for the President today. What's yours?
I'm very glad to be here and to congratulate our President, to wish him health and good future plans. And I wish my country to be one of the first top countries in the world. Good prosperity and to be the best of the best.
You're definitely tucking into what was the biggest birthday cake I've ever seen. Was it tasty?
Yes, it's really delicious actually, very nice indeed.
And tell me what tonight means to you.
It was just nice to come and have the opportunity to wish the President of Kazakhstan happy birthday.
Your artwork adorns Camelot Castle and looks stunning and really highlights the castle. Do you enjoy seeing it here and giving the guests pleasure through your work?
Yes, I don't always succeed with every guest because, as you know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But I like to feel that when people come in or they look at a picture, for example, they feel perhaps a bit more free as a result, or they could look at a picture and they would perhaps get the idea that maybe they could have a go and, enjoy doing something in the way of painting, for example. Yeah.
And you said Irina discovered you 10 years ago. Tell us about that.
I'm very grateful to the President of Kazakhstan, really, because he allowed, or has allowed over the years, many, many students to come and study in many different foreign countries, England being one of them. And so she came here to study at the Royal Holloway. And as I say, around about 11, 12 years ago, she actually discovered me as an artist. So I have a tremendous amount to thank the President for, basically. So what can I say?
Every single painting that he creates has something to do with friendship. And some people even say that his paintings bring luck or ward off the evil eye or something like this, or banish evil spirits or something like this. So that's been said. But really, it's just what I love about him is he encourages other artists, and he himself mentors. He's probably gotten 250 new artists up and running with their careers being viable, and he shares what he knows about being an artist, and I think that's a duty for all of us as artists to do that, and that's what really excites me about Ted's work. I love the paintings, and anyone's free to come and see those, but I think the most important thing about what Ted is doing is the fact that he's encouraging new artists to give it a go, and his attitude is anyone can be an artist, and it's really just up to the individual.
Camelot Castle draws guests from all over the world, and we've got two here tonight, mother and daughter. Tell us why you come here.
We came here to be as close to Camelot and the legend of King Arthur as possible.
And how have you found it?
It's fantastic, magical. And all people here are so nice. You get friends for the life here.
So you're a writer, but you love the artwork that you see here at the castle. Tell us about that.
I think Ted's work is really marvelous. The color and the landscape he's painting. I really liked the pictures from Tintagel. We have 3 of them back in our home in Bergen in Norway.
Really, you've bought them and taken them back home with you then?
Yeah, we met Ted last summer, and we went to his lightbox, and we really loved what he's doing, and we really love the place. It's relaxing, and I would say that no man-made attraction can compare to this.
We need hardly ask why Camelot Castle draws artists here, but this is such an inspiration. Tell us about the special connection you have with the place.
Well, it's so steeped in history, myth, legend. Artists have been coming here for centuries, including people like Gustave Doré. A lot of the pre-Raphaelites like Burne-Jones, Waterhouse, Rossetti, they've all come here. And I followed that as well as an artist myself 17 years ago. And I've set up a gallery here. And Ted also is a good friend of mine, and he also is an artist of great renown. And I just wish him all the best because he's following the truth of the energy that's laid here from centuries ago. So he just carries on the artistic front.
And looking over your shoulder at this stunning backdrop, has that provided much inspiration for you?
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. It's just unreal. I mean, the sunsets that you get here is like none other than anywhere else in England. And it's peaceful. You know, there's no heavy traffic. You know, it gives you a certain peace. So you can focus on your inner mind to actually lay down onto canvas what's inside you, what you see, what you feel, you know. Ted's a good artist. He deserves more.
One of the things which I really like about this actual particular hotel is the location. I love sort of walking along the Cornish coast. It's extraordinary. This is a part of it which I haven't explored before, and so as you look out of the window you see, you know, the Atlantic, you see it obviously in all its different conditions. You have the wonderful scenery, you have Tintagel Castle, which is a truly amazing place, but it's actually literally on the doorstep. It's not somewhere where you need to go walking for half an hour or to drive in order to get there. So the scenery is incredible, and then the hotel itself is just, you know, extraordinary. You come inside and it's sort of everything that you've seen on the website and more, and so you're sort of overwhelmed by the sort of the creative side of it all, the sort of neo-baronial style. It is quite an extraordinary place.
This is special, and you know, there's been films filmed here, you know, and celebrities come here, and you know, Mr. Joe Public can sort of bump into a Hollywood star or something like that. That's a huge buzz if you're on holiday, to sort of, whoa, I've been to a castle, you know, and I've met this. How lovely is that? So yeah, I think it's good.
I'm a judge from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, over in the States. And quite frankly, there's no place in the world like Tintagel. And if you come here, there's only one place to be, and that's here at Camelot Castle. The staff's fabulous, the folks are warm and friendly, the food is absolutely exquisite, and then there's always Mr. Fabulous Ted. So it has everything anyone could ever want. Hollywood can't even duplicate it. So that's all I can say, and that's why I keep coming back with my kids and my wife whenever I can.
Well, such a vast castle obviously takes lots and lots of people to keep it ship-shape. So let's talk to some of the staff and find out.
I'm impressed. It's such a lovely place, and the staff is really friendly and helpful. And Mrs. Mappin and Mr. Mappin and Mr. Ted Stoughton, they are really, really great, lovely people. So it's like it's pleasure to work here.
Mark's the general manager here at Camelot Castle, and it's an impressive building to manage, a very unusual position, I should imagine. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
I'm basically in charge of running whole Camelot Castle. It's not really difficult because by having such wonderful owners like Mr. and Mrs. Mappin and Mrs. Sturton, it's very easy. It's more like a family really for me, and I've been here for 6 years, and it was amazing, and I plan to stay here for much, much longer.
Do you find it an unusual place to work, working in a castle with so many rooms and such a wonderful view and with the incredible position where it's based?
Yeah, I think every day is adventure, you know, every day is different. It's not the usual hotel, it has something magical about it, and it's very unique, so I love every day I spend here.
I'm the maitre d' at Camelot Castle at Irina's restaurant, and as you can see, today is a special event, and everything went very well. It took us a few weeks to prepare it, and we had quite a lot of guests, local guests, also from different parts of England, and you know, we are happy that they are happy, so that's the most important thing.
I come from southern India to work this place in the Camelot Castle Hotel, and the owners are very, very lovely to meet me, and I really enjoy here to work more, and I got very, very friendly atmosphere here, and even I'm far from India, so I just feel like it's my families and everybody, and it's fantastic to work here and really, really enjoying here.
Well, now to meet a man who's kept busy all night, because Merrick, you're always serving people's drinks and you're preparing one now all the time, never get a break. Tell me a little bit about your job.
I've been in this place 20 months and I've enjoyed a lot, so I've been serving a lot of famous people and a lot of local people, many rich people, so it's great. It's really great.
And what's the favourite tipple at Camelot?
Probably gin and tonic. This is the most favorite one. It's probably the best drink that people usually drink just to refresh themselves.
Here's our chef, and you've been working extremely hard tonight with many guests to prepare for. Tell us about some of the food that you've been putting together tonight.
You just have to cook the lobster and the wasoli and Hollywood. The people had of the got the result is very satisfying. That's a compliment for me. I'm so very appreciative to hear that. But if the people if say good, then that is the good. Then I'm very appreciative. If they're here. So I can say always if the people say happy, then I'm happy.
Camelot Castle is a vast building. There must be lots of maintenance and technical issues that you have to look after constantly.
Oh, of course. It is, like I say, a very technical building, with it being, just over 100 years old. There's, there's always maintenance issues, preventive maintenance, and obviously emergencies come along. But it's a very exciting, dynamic place to work. It's a wonderful vista, as you can see, wonderful people, everything's, it's a pleasure to come to work.
I do the accounts, and as I say, I've been here for almost 6 years, and it's just a great place to work. I mean, you've seen the building; it's just lovely with Ted Sturton's joyful pictures all around. It's a wonderful place to work. We're all a team. Every one of us has a sort of mutual support for one another and a mutual respect for everything that we do. We get from Irina Mappin. She has this energy and striving for the future. I'm sure it's because there's an element that must be that Kazakhstan, that country is a wonderful country and striving for the future. And there it is with Irina's bringing it here with us, and we benefit from that, and constantly we're aspiring to do better and better. And then we have John Mappin, and he's got such energy, such vision. It's inspiring. It's a real buzz. It's a real buzz. And then Ted Sturton is calm, and he's got these wonderful pictures. So I have to say, it is pretty good here.
Good evening, sir. I see you've brought a guest with you tonight.
I have. This is Bella. Bella the Weimaraner, a local to Camelot Castle Hotel.
And that's quite unusual, isn't it? Is that why you come to Camelot? Because you can bring your dog?
Yeah. Ted and John, they obviously dog lovers themselves, so they've known Bella since a young pup, so we often come down here for a drink and to relax, if you like. We also, obviously, I come here to the restaurant, which is, they do fabulous food, but not with Bella because she'd eat more than what I would.
Our friends came down from London to help us celebrate. It is the President's birthday, and very marvellous sight.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Well, we know that Camelot Castle has a very interesting connection with Kazakhstan, and some of the guests here also have very unusual connections. Tell us yours.
My great-grandfather came from Turkestan, and I only found out tonight that Turkestan is a cultural city in Kazakhstan. And a lot of in my family, it becomes very clear now, because my parents are Russian Arab breeders, and they have still one stadium, it's called Kazakh. So a lot comes clear now. Yes.
All becomes clear at the castle tonight. And are you enjoying the celebrations?
I enjoy it very, very much, yes. I come regular here and for the wonderful dinners, and hospitality is absolutely fantastic.
This painting is being presented to President Nazarbayev on his birthday. This painting is not just a painting. It's a magic painting of friendship. And may it protect you from ill will and envy, and indeed from evil. For it was created with friendship, it's given in friendship, and it gives the gift of friendship to all who will see it, now and in the great future that you are creating. This is for all our friends at the embassy within the field. We wanted you to take this back with you to London.
And Irene, I believe you have a special message for the President and the people back home.
Я поздравляю нашего президента Нурсултана Абишевича Назарбаева с днем рождения. И я желаю ему здоровья, процветания и долгих лет жизни. И я хочу поблагодарить его за всю его работу, за процветание в нашей стране, за мир и за стабильность. И я хочу сказать ему, что у него есть друзья по всему миру, и что сегодня его день рождения отмечают в замке Camelot, в самом сердце Англии, за круглым столом, по английским традициям. И хочу ему пожелать всего самого-самого хорошего.
One thing that's clearly very, very special about Camelot is its position and this stunning backdrop. What are your feelings about Cornwall?
Well, Cornwall has this incredible artistic tradition. I mean, Tennyson composed Idylls of the King, which is the main Arthurian poem in the last few centuries, just sitting down there on the cliff. Elgar composed the Second Symphony, which is probably Britain's most favourite piece of music, in the hotel here in room 103. Priestley wrote here during the war. Enid Blyton was here. And it's got this tradition of creativity. And I think also the Cornish are great independent thinkers. And that's one of the things that I think an artist thrives in an area where people can think independently. The natural beauty here is outstanding. I don't think there's a view that could match our view. And I think Cornwall has a tremendous amount to offer. In fact, I think the natural beauty of Cornwall is its great untapped asset. So we're doing our best to promote that.